All right, hello everybody. So here's the next reading. This time it's going to be for Gemini, which is actually my sign. I was born May 27th, 1986. This is the sign for the twins. Communication is an air symbol, or I should say an air sign is what I meant to say. And we'll see what's going on for this month of October for Geminis. Understand again that this is tarot, so you may be a cross-washer. You may know somebody that's a Gemini. You just want to get some information about Gemini. Or in actuality, it could actually even resonate with you, even though you're not a Gemini. This is the way tarot works. So let's go ahead and get started. This time around, I'm going to try to see if I can do a reading here on my bed because I didn't want to be on the floor all the time. So we'll see how that goes. And yes, this time you can actually see my tarot cloth I got here that has all the zodiac symbols and everything like that. I really love this. So let's get started. I'm excited for the second video. And let's see what's going down for Geminis. Again, I'm going to use my Bohemian Gothic Tarot deck. I love this deck. I love my Gothic art. I love my horror movies. I don't know if there's any other horror movie buffs out there, but I absolutely love vampires and werewolves and all that stuff. So I absolutely, again, really, really, truly love this deck. So let's see what we got. All right, spirits, angels, and guides, what can you tell me for Gemini during this month of October? What is going down? What is going on? And again, I apologize. I know the video is probably not the best quality, but unfortunately for right now, all I have is this little webcam that's on top of my laptop here. Is not the best, but eventually maybe I'll get a better webcam and we can do better videos. All right. So let's see what the first card is here for Gemini. Ooh, the Two of Cups. All right. So there could be some reunion coming in here for my Geminis out there. So this could also be possibly somebody from your past coming in. Or it can even be somebody brand new. Two of Cups happens to deal with, I'd say like a new relationship, a new beginning for love that's coming together, this bond coming, two people coming one-to-one with each other. It definitely tells us that, also there can be maybe a little bit of balance too in life, balancing your friendships and relationships. But the Two of Cups right off the bat, oh my gosh, so this is, like I said, this could be somebody coming your way, so some love is going to be coming up in here for you. All right. So the Hanged Man, this is a major arcana. This has to do with seeing something in a bigger picture, seeing a whole new perspective. This can also tell us sometimes too, you may feel like you're in this like stuck position, not knowing what to do. Maybe you might know who this Two of Cup person is, and you're wondering, what to do next. Or maybe you're looking at them in a whole different light, whole different, perspective on this person. And you're like, man, is this going to work? Or you could be feeling stuck. You might feel like, I don't know what to do. I'm just hanging here, just like wondering like what's going to happen next. But the Hanged Man, this is a major arcana. So if you feel like something's going on, for you, where you feeling like, hey, I might be looking at somebody in a whole different light right now, or, you're feeling like you're stuck in some type of decision mode, that's probably because of this Hanged Man energy coming right here. All right. So we have the Four of Wands. Oh my gosh, this could mean marriage or at least a higher relationship. So this Two of Cups that you might be knowing about. Oh, this could be the one, right? This could be the person you may want to marry, or you can be looking into a higher relationship. Who knows? Maybe you might be bringing out some engagement rings or a promise ring to this person. The Four of Wands can also sometimes represent what we like to say in the tarot, the twin flame. So again, I think in my last video, I tried to talk a little bit what a twin flame is. So think about it as somebody that completes you, that mirrors almost everything about you. And I like to almost like use the word doppelganger. Somebody that is like your complete twin, and is somebody that just draws so much energy to you. You think about this person all the time. Doesn't matter who you're with. For whatever reason, they just keep coming back into your life. And sometimes it can be somebody that you want to spend the rest of your life with. Sometimes, yes, our twins can actually be our soulmates. It could be the person that you are going to be with. Could also be somebody from a past life. So if you believe in second chances, and you believe that that we actually do get another chance to come back onto Earth and things like that, well, this is a person that you may have dealt with something from the past, and now you're having a chance to probably make this reunion come into where it's a marriage type of relationship now. All right, let's see what's going on from your past. All right, so we have the Three of Pentacles. This could be collaborating with somebody, working along with somebody. Three of Pentacles, Pentacles has to do with something that we value. So it could be some partnerships going on. Maybe you were working with somebody in a job, Um, maybe that could be where you met this person, this Two of Cups. You met this person that can be going to this higher relationship with the Four of Wands. So, doesn't have to be, maybe you could just be a random person, but more than likely it could be something that you actually could be in constant contact with. So I'm kind of sensing maybe, like I said, like a coworker or something like that, someone you used to, work together with. All right, King of Cups. All right. So that is our King of Love. Some high emotions coming in here. Oh man, yes. So think about it. The kings also could represent somebody that you are so strongly connected with. They are on the top of their suit. They know how to, synchronize their part of their suit. So like for the cups is our emotions, water, energy. So think about it as the fact that these people may know, how to show love. They may know how to be like a smooth operator, and just draw this magnetic energy to you to where you feel like you're so connected with this person. I can sense it could possibly even be possibly somebody that you are, like I said, again, really attracted to. It could be an attractive person, somebody that you just feel like is really hot or sexy looking, whatever you want to say, that could be coming your way, Gemini. Oh man, so I'm sensing it right now. I think Spirit's just saying that we have some love coming on for us. And hey, that's good for me because, like I said, I'm a Gemini too. So hey, bring the love. Bring that love is what I'm saying, Spirit. Go ahead and bring it. I'm ready for it. And look, we have the King of Pentacles. All right. So, Pentacles, again, have to do with our values, something that's important to us. The King of Pentacles, a lot of people like to say that this is the person that you may sense would be a really good husband because they know how, to treat people. They value that family life. They want, to be together forever, someone that's going to stand by your side. But the other thing is, Pentacles can also sometimes people feel like it represents money. So this can be somebody that is really good with money. Could be, maybe somebody could be getting married to somebody that could be rich. Who knows? Just because it's the king does not also mean that it has to be a male. Could also be a female. So you could also be looking for somebody that, like I said, has their stuff together, knows how to deal with their finances, might have a plan of what they want to do, in their life in the future. But Pentacles is all about our values. So I'm sensing, hey, this could be a really good person to be, coming back in contact with us. That resonates with anybody out there. But man, definitely, I'm looking forward. We have the King of Cups here and we have the King of Pentacles. I can't say it isn't getting better than that. So let's continue on and see what we got going on, Gemini. Let's see. Let's get some more, Spirit. What we got to say. All right. So the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. This could be possibly dealing with somebody younger than you. Pages are the young people in the tarot. Pentacles, again, has to do with value. Pages are learners. So this could be somebody that you might be attracted to that could be highly educated. Um, could be, really big in focusing on education. This, although this is supposed to be in what I like to say, because I'm doing what they call the classic, um, Celtic cross. This is supposed to be like ourselves. This is what we're supposed to be seeing ourselves. So it could be maybe somebody's returning to, like I said, to that school, that knowledge, seeking something out. Um, doesn't have to be though. Like I said, it could actually be, even though this is supposed to be us, ourselves, could be again, maybe possibly somebody coming in or something that we're liking that we just feel like we're connected to because, like I said, they got their stuff together. They're studying, they're going back to school, they're bettering themselves, and that we want to be with somebody because a lot of times when we're successful, we want to be around other people that are successful, right? So, again, I'm sensing, hey, there could be somebody coming your way that has to do with maybe being really educated, like I said, or if not, you could be this. We could be that person that's going back to school that wants to better ourselves. Maybe because we want somebody to come to us and notice the things that we're doing in our lives, that we're, working on ourselves and hey, come check me out. All right, so we got the Ten of Cups. So this is supposed to be in our environment. This is things that are supposed to be influencing us right now. And we got the Ten of Cups. Oh my gosh! So this is what we say in the tarot is your happy family. If you can see it in the picture of this card, you see that kind of there's a big family here, right? So we have the Four of Wands, your traditional marriage type of card, a stronger relationship, and then we have the happy family coming together. So, I mean, this could be the one. This could be the person that we're looking for. This could be some good luck coming our way. And man, I'm getting hiccups like you wouldn't believe right now. And I take it as that that's like spiritual saying, yeah, you're dead on here. So I'm just like hiccuping. I'm sorry. But like, it's just like, oh my gosh. So I'm sensing, man, there can be some really, really good reunions coming here for my Geminis for this year. Also, as far as me, like I said, I am a Gemini too. So some love coming in here, some marriage could possibly coming on the horizon. Just really, really, really a month of love is what I'm sensing here. All right. So we got the Nine of Swords. This is the hopes and fears position on this spread here. Nine of Swords. So okay, so nines can be completion. So and the Nine of Swords have to do with could be dreams, sometimes things that are keeping us up at night, anxiety, worrying. It can be worrying about things that we don't need to worry about, but for whatever reason, they're keeping us up at night. You know, maybe we could be thinking about how this, relationship's going to actually end up in marriage, like how in the hell could that happen? I don't sense this person liking me, but the spirits are saying, hey, it's going to happen. You may see some dreams, you may see some things that keep you up, but not to worry about it too much, because I sense that when the spirits and you're looking at your guides, your angels, you're praying, whatever you want to say, they're going to let you know what you need to know. you know they're going to show you exactly what is for your better good, so you have no worry there. But as humans, we will always be like really anxious and really nervous and really scared about what's going on when we can't see it, the unknown. But with that Nine of Swords, I feel like, hey, pay attention to some of your dreams, because you're going to be shown the things you need to know. But if you're also putting too much worry in it, understand too that's just going to make things worse. So maybe a little bit of both. Pay attention to what the dreams are telling you, but I'm also getting from the spirits also, don't put too much worry into something that you can't control. It's going to happen the way that you need needs to happen, and things are going to be okay. Because like I said, the Nine of Swords, nines represent completion. So it's going to come to an end. So if you're having some anxiety right now, worrying about things, worrying maybe about this, like I'm seeing here from the spirits, a whole bunch of love coming in, some new people that you may be representing. It could be somebody from your past as well, like I said, coming in and bringing some, good news. And like I said, relationships going to that next level. Yeah, you can have that worry, but understand you don't need to. It's gonna work. So let's get the overall card here in this position here in this spread and see what's overall going to happen for us Geminis. The Seven of Cups. Very interesting. So we had the Two of Cups, we had the Four of Wands, the Ten of Cups here, and now we have, in the very end of the spread here, Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups can represent there's options. So maybe this person that could be from your past or somebody new, you may still be looking at somebody else. You may still feel like, hey, this is not the person for me. And that's okay. We all have that free will, right? We don't necessarily have to go with whatever we may be coming into our lives. We can always throw away people and find whatever we feel like might be better. But the Seven of Cups, there's some options there, and I feel like whenever I see this card too, it's you're trying to look for the right cup. And what I mean by that is you're looking for the one that's going to serve you the best good. The one that's going to bring you everything, the happiness, the good fortune, if you want to say, the good outcome. You're looking for that cup. So possibly for some of us, some of those Geminis here, this person that maybe that Two Cups, that connection, that Four of Wands, if you're going through a twin flame journey or you're trying to search for a soulmate here, may not be the one, or you may actually be looking for somebody else. The thing I can say about us Geminis, and I don't know if anybody out there agrees with me, is that a lot of times we can be really indecisive. It's hard to keep our attention on one thing. We like to bounce around. And especially when it comes to like things with like jobs and stuff like too. So, if you ever like have done a job for like a couple of months and you go to another one, that can probably be that Gemini that we have inside of us. I can say that in my own personal thing. I get tired of jobs all the time and I go from here to here to here. But it can also be with our relationships and our friendships. And understand, Geminis, we are supposed to be that main sign of the zodiac that's supposed to be like the smooth operator when it comes to like talking. We have really good speech. So, we can draw people into us by our words, get people to follow us by our words. So understand that it can be very easy for us to jump from one person to another because we know the right words to say. We know how to bring people to us with that communication. All right. So let's get a major arcana. So major arcanas, again, I explained it in my other video, is big, strong energies. From here, I'm going to use my little Halloween tarot and get an overall feeling. Not yet, spirits. Wait a minute. What I meant by when I said that, in case you guys know, like sometimes the spirits will actually flip a card over and will be like them trying to tell me that, hey, this is the card you need to look at. But I was talking right now, so I don't feel like the spirits were like, actually showing me something right now. But anyway, so like I said, major arcana. So this is going to be something that has to do with all the energies on the spread right now and basically giving us an idea of what's Geminis, what we need to do. So let's see what we got going on. All right, spirits, what we got going on for us Geminis? All right, let's see what we have. Ooh, all right. So I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm sorry again for the video, but this is the moon. So the moon has to do with, could be reflection from the past. Again, like I said, with that Two of Cups can sometimes represent somebody from our past coming into our lives again. Can also do with illusions. So not seeing something clearly. Moon can also represent dreams. So like that Nine of Swords, like I was saying, maybe some nightmares or some dreams here, things that are making you worry, again, you might be able to try to look for that clarity, seeing what's really going on, seeing that big picture. The moon can also sometimes represent divine feminine energy. So if you're somebody that's really emotional, there can be that strong emotion going on right now. It's very interesting as well because on October 13th, we have a full moon of Aries. And Aries happens to be the sign of passion and fire, really strong energy there. So could be for some of us Geminis during that time, we could be experiencing some more dreams. And again, it could be something significant that where you might want to actually remember them. Maybe writing it down, having a dream journal, you know, maybe writing what you were feeling at that time or what's going on or what pictures or images you might be seeing that could probably bring a better picture for you later down in the future. But man, I'm saying overall here so far, man, it seems like it's going to be a big month for love is what I'm sensing from the spirits right now. Huge, huge, huge love for some of us. Could be, like I said again, man, it could be a new relationship, you know, could be if you're in a relationship right now, it could be leading to marriage. And you might still have options. If this is not the person you feel like is right for you, well, then go and find that one you feel like is right. No one says you have to, stay with the person you have right now or date your best friend. Hey, there might be somebody else that's better out there. Well, go for them. Go look for it. That's what I feel like the spirits are saying here. We have that 7 of Cups. There's options. There's always options. There's always choices you can make. Do what is right for you. So let's go ahead and get a couple more oracle cards here, and we'll close this out for Geminis. Well, let's see what's going on. So let's look at the Halloween oracle. I love this because it's October, so I feel like it's appropriate. We got my Gothic deck. Might as well do some Halloween deck. Let's see what we got. All right, what do we got for Gemini? All right. Invisibility, affinity. I might have pronounced that word right. I'm sorry. But invisibility. All right. So, interesting enough, we had that moon card, right, as our overall major arcana from the spirits. And now we have invisibility. And looking at this card, it's like a guy that's in a cloth, right? Almost like Harry Potter when he puts on his invisibility cloak. Nobody can see him, right? He can just go around doing whatever he wants, basically, and nobody can see, right? So what I'm getting from here is going right along that moon card. And I love it when the spirits give us oracle cards that kind of match the cards that we have in our spread already. So I'm getting the sense with this is, again, maybe looking for the answers. Maybe possibly looking and seeing if this person coming into you, are they really being true to you? Or are they hiding something? And definitely if they're hiding something, then of course we want to know, right? We don't want to be hurt by anybody. We don't want to be played for a fool. So I'm sensing with this for the spirits that for us, a lot of us can be trying to look for those secrets that people may be hiding. And again, that's what I said with that moon card, maybe paying attention to some dreams. I used to have some dreams when I was younger about people that I, had a huge crush on. And I would be like, thinking that this person's going to be my girlfriend. And I would say, like I'd say God or, let me know if this is going to be the person that I'm going to be with. This is the right girl for me. And I would have a dream at that night and I realized that nope, it wasn't meant to be. So possibly that could be going on for some of us Geminis out there, having some dreams, trying to find out is somebody being sneaky or not being their true self. All right, spirits, let's get another one. Let's see what we got. Ancestors. So, the love and legacy of your DNA. Ancestors. Well, maybe I'm getting this could possibly be some of our loved ones being right there by our side. Also, I feel like a lot of times too, what this card says, especially love and legacy of your DNA. Have you ever kind of had those like people that may tell you that you're like your parents, or you're like this person, you're like your brother, you're like your sister, right? And you're like, no, I'm me. I'm totally different. Well, I'm getting a sense that that a lot of times in our life we can have certain like qualities that we get from our parents or from our sisters, brothers, aunts, uncles, grandparents, whatever you want to say, that makes us who we are. Because in reality, if you think about it, we learn from them when we're children and we're babies, right? We learn from our parents. It's the way we learn about the world. But I also feel like when we lose a loved one, do they really leave us, or are they still in us spiritually, still guiding us and showing us the things that we need to do, or like giving us some guidance and help? So I feel like for us Geminis, there could be somebody out there that may be somebody from our, I was about to say past life. I didn't mean to say past life. I meant that may have like passed away. That could still be, surrounding us, looking out for us, like a guardian angel, if you want to call it that. Or understand that some of the things about us, we have acquired from other people that are in our family tree, if you want to say that, is making us the way we are. But I'm getting more of the sense from the spirits that, hey, there could be some, probably some, buddy looking over us from heaven, and guiding us in our journey and being there for us, which is to me wonderful and great, right? you know so let's get some cards from my vampire deck here. I love this deck. Again, I think it's appropriate for this month of October. So let's see what we got, spirits and angels and guides. What do we got for this month of October? All right. Ecstasy. Yielding, rapture, and bliss. All right. Well, if you see in here too, there's a bunch of green butterflies. So let me tell you what butterflies usually mean in the tarot world if you don't know. Butterflies can represent transformation, things changing for you. And we have a lot of this in this spread, like I said earlier, it has to do with love or somebody coming in. So, like I said, there's going to be some more changes coming in to where you feel like this is the right person. That ecstasy. So, ecstasy, I'm sorry, I might be pronouncing the word wrong. I have a little bit of an accent, so sometimes I do pronounce things wrong, so I apologize. But I'm feeling like, yeah, you can feel complete, like this word says in here in this card, bliss. You can be just completely knocked out, feel like you're on cloud number 9 with this person here, and just going through a complete change that you may have not expected. Because transformations a lot of times can't happen that way. It can be a sudden change that you just were not expecting, but for whatever reason, this was what you're supposed to go through. And it's going to be for the better. So if you ever had some doubts in this relationships or in the past weren't working right, now maybe you're afraid to put yourself back out there and be like, no, I'm not going to hit the dating scene again. Well, you might have an actual chance here. Something can be coming different this time around that it was meant to be. And you are going, in my opinion, going to like it. All right, so let's get one more. Doesn't get any better than that. All right. So we have reason. Listen to advice, think clearly, intellect. Listen to advice, think clearly, and intellect. Well, what can that mean for us? Well, I'm getting the sense that maybe listening to others, have you ever had those type of maybe family members, something like that, that may say, I don't like your boyfriend, I don't like your girlfriend, I don't like your wife, I don't like your husband, whatever, our parents, brothers, sisters, whatever, trying to influence us, who do you want to be? I can tell you in my personal life, I have that all the time, my mom doesn't think this person's right for me, or my dad doesn't think this person's right for me, whatever, right? But when it comes down to it, we have to be the ones to actually make that move, you know. But we have to see it and see whether or not that advice that they have for us, whether or not it is really good for us or not. And a lot of times, yes, we may, throw it away. We may feel like, no, you know, I know what is best for me. But however, Geminis, we have that communication, right? So learning to talk around our friends and seeing what they have to say might be a good thing. They may actually know things better than we do. But also, when you have this card, I'm thinking, think clearly. Well, again, go back to that moon card. Go back to this invisibility. So maybe paying attention, really, really, really pay attention to what's going on and seeing if anything is possibly not what it needs to be, or it's not right. It's not resonating with us, and going with what we feel like our gut feeling. Hey, this is not what this is not good for me. I got to throw this out the door. I got to throw it away. You know, maybe I need to go for this other options I have over here. Let this person be. But understand that, like I said, as a sign of communication, I think we are the ones that tend to be really reasonable and have an extremely, extremely good intellect and intuition about things. However, it's always good to sometimes seek help and ask for help. All right. So before we close this reading out, let's get one more card. This is from The Universe Has Your Back Oracle deck, and we'll see what the spirits have to say from the universe. All right, spirits, give me one more card here. Let's close this out for Gemini, and let's end this on a good note. Through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. Through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. Very, very interesting. You know what I'm getting from here? From this? Maybe you might take it a different way, but I'm sensing that some of the Geminis out there, we have that gift of communication, right? We have that gift of intellect and knowledge and things like that. But I'm sensing from the spirits with this, sharing those gifts. If you're somebody that's good with prayer, if you're somebody that's a good tarot reader, or somebody that, works in like the healthcare field or anything like that, and you know that you can be somebody of good service, share that gift. I'm sensing that, with gifts that we have, by sharing it with others, we make the world a better better place. I'm sorry. I said peace. Better place. We make it a better place. Because I feel like when we have these things that have been given to us from the spirit world, from God, from your angels, maybe even your spirit animals, and that's what you want to believe. you know, sharing it with the world will make things better. But I'm also feeling like it could also be yourself too. When you go through prayer and you go through meditation, you're working on yourself. You're bringing spirituality into you. So you're reconnecting with God and your angels and everything like that. And then you're bringing peace to yourself. But in reality, when you're peaceful, usually it kind of gives out to other people around you, you know? So, all right, that is our reading for the month of October. Hope everybody loved it. Um, Hope everybody can give me some more comments and ideas of what I can do to make it better. I apologize again for the video not being the best quality, but that's just going to happen for right now until I can possibly get a better webcam and things like that. But definitely, if anybody has any questions, any ideas of like how I can make this better, or if you just have any questions in general about tarot and maybe you're trying to get into it, I'd be more than happy to try to answer some of those questions for you and try to help you. But for right now, I hope this is, resonating with some of you out there. It looks like it's going to be a big month of love again, Gemini. So let's hope that something's going to come down for us and maybe some marriage or maybe some stronger relationships. All right, everybody. Catch you next time.